What? How y'all doing? Can y'all hear me good? Because I don't have a microphone plugged up. If this was impromptu again, I ain't seen y'all in a minute. How y'all doing? How are y'all doing today? Aries season has been lit. I do understand. Okay, thank you. Thank you, Solar Linus. A lot of people have been in their feelings and emotions. Don't know what that's about. We need Ela over here so she could tell us what that's about. How y'all doing? Okay, good. I'm glad. Thank you, Kitty. Let me unbutton my pants. I don't know what to tell you. I ain't even have to tell y'all this. It's been a very professional week, so we need to let our hair down today. I do have an announcement as well about what I've been doing, what I've been working on. Um, you know what I mean? Because I know y'all all didn't get the, all of y'all didn't receive the community tab post. Okay? Do we need some light? Baby, we don't need no light. We're going to do all right with this light. Sit back a little bit or something. It has been a very long week. Okay. And I'm in waistband shorts. Okay. I don't have time, babe. I've been in dresses. I'm either in dresses or yoga pants. A dress or some yoga pants. I'm not doing the jean thing right now. Okay. Okay. The hair has been tilted like a pimp hat because one side is giving life and the other side is giving I'm about to wither. Okay. Hey, Divine Ascension with Nefertiti. Thank you. I appreciate that. I really do. Hey, Christina showing up in here. Do we have any other moderators in here tonight? We're not going to be in here long this time. I'm for real this time. We're not going to be in here all night. I'm just waiting for everybody to come on up in here before we just get to acting a fool. I did want to do like a quick read, a quick collective read, really quick, sometime throughout this. So I need to time this. Okay. I need to time it. Because okay, what chakra is that? Because I've made an executive decision to do. I've been rearranging some things and really trying to be more professional, but not too much because that take the fun out of what we came here to do. But Solar Linus, what chakra is that? Is that the sacral chakra? Okay, it's been that type of year, Rebel, for the past year and a half. Regardless of anything, honey. And we do need to talk about it. Is the light shifting? Child, y'all know the vibes. Maybe if I turn the light this other way and turn it on. Oh, that's a little better. But it still got like a shadowy thing. Whatever. Okay. It ain't even the view, baby. It's the message. All right. All right. Rebel, you a mess. I really have I have to be mindful of certain things. And I think that I need to y'all know I'm in course create. Okay, so here's the thing. Let's go ahead and start talking. We just gonna start talking, okay? I should have took off the 360 or whatever that view is where people can start talking way at the beginning and we be somewhere else in the conversation. I should have took that off. But I've been in course creation, just creator mode. I've been doing a lot of studying. Well, last week was a study week, right? When it comes to just mastering myself, right? Doing a lot of looking into different books, audio books, watching certain documentaries when it comes to just self-improvement, right? Because you got to remember, a lot of times we don't have people around us that are willing to push us, right? Because a lot of times people want you to do good, but they don't want you to do better than them. A lot of times as empaths, people just want you to be a dumping ground, a landfill for their issues, their problems, what they got going on. So we really have to take time out to do our self-mastery, self-study, self-improvement, work on what it is that we need to discipline in our lives one by one. You can't master everything. You can't be aware of everything. It's impossible unless you're just somebody that does not interact with people. You are completely done with your purpose. You are in the old folks' home eating nice little bananas and shit. Okay. Other than that, okay. So I've been in creator mode, and it's like I hadn't done any videos since last week, right? And I know over the years that would really bother me. So I jump on her and be like, I gotta, keep them up to date with something, this, that, and the other. And slowly over the years, I have slowly began to just, go into that, being more relaxed with that, because I do have my fits. Okay. Oh, thank you, Earth Living. What is your old name? Is that Michelle old? Is that old name Michelle? That picture looks familiar. All right. So I'm just saying, okay. Y'all got to remember that a lot of the work that we need to do and how we need to do it, it's not for everybody to know. It's not for everyone to be a witness of. They can just witness the what you grow into. Right. So that goes back to the self-development stuff and all that I had to do and look into, that I was guided to before I could even begin to go into the course. Right. What the course is. Right. It's been a long time. It's been a long time coming, but I know change gonna come. Yes, please. Y'all, please like the video. I really appreciate it. If you can just, exit out the chat, like the video, and come on back. Hey, Alzai, thank you for showing up. Hey, y'all. Hey. But yeah. When we finish this live, let me go ahead and finish this. Go ahead and go into this really quick. But when we finish this live, I would like for those of you who are interested, okay, it's not for everybody. It's not something that isn't going to require, it's not something that you're just going to listen and read, and then it's not, no work is required of you. There's an entire workbook that goes, y'all know I'm the workbook motherfucker, okay? So here's what's going on. Really quick, because we're gonna do our roll call. Don't nobody put where they from up here yet. We're gonna do our roll call in a second. I just need to get this out the way really quick. So there's a new course that will be available May 1st, right? You can go ahead and get waitlisted for it. The waitlist consists of you signing up for the course on the pre-release. It'll be released prior to the actual release date. Let me make sure that is the release date. One moment. And I know it's May, and I know y'all are having y'all fun, and y'all ain't planning on trying to do no work. You can grab the course, and no, we're gonna do it on Monday. We're gonna do it on. Let's do it May 4th. It's a good day, May 4th. All right. You can just purchase the course. Okay, if you waitlist the course, because that will come with a discount. Those who sign up for the waitlist, right? Oh, thank you, Healed Aries 46. Thank you so much. You're welcome. Thank you. And the course is 5 ways to master your love language. I did that lecture, and the lecture was actually recorded and it has been edited. But the lecture was actually recorded on Patreon last year, right? And I decided to create an entire course around the lecture so that it could go deeper into what it is that I'm discussing, right? The course is for people who want to actually do the work. They want to show it for themselves. They want to really self-examine. Okay. It's also for Virgos. I'm just kidding. I scratched that out. It's for those who don't want all of the answers handed to them. That's why I create workbooks. That's why I create templates. That's why I created the 90-day journey to mindfulness, because it's so important that you go through your steps and realize your patterns of behavior. You realize, analyze, you identify, analyze, and create action plans based on you and what you got going on. Because one thing I've noticed when it comes to any type of coaching that I've either watched, right? Any type of coaching that I either watched or paid for, right? A lot of times for people like us, unless it's like counseling, people who went to school to really teach us something and they try to pull things out, if they're not just riding the insurance company, right? You got people who really want to do that work, but then you have people who they just gonna ride the insurance company. They're gonna let you tell all your business and be like, okay, this is what you should do. They're not giving actual tools to help you yourself and those who come behind you, right? Okay, so at any rate, This course is also for all of my intuitives, my entrepreneurial intuitives, senior intuitives, and emerging intuitives. That's a service mark of the House of Oshun. Okay. You can go to the website. The website is down below for the academy. That's where you can get on the wait list. That's where a lot of more details that I probably ain't. I was trying not to put too many details in there, but that's where a lot of the details are. And this is mostly for those who are working on their self-mastery, self-discipline, self-awareness, right? All right. The 5 things that you will learn the low end and high end of the 5 love languages. So when you take the love language course, what happens is you are given like your primary love language, and then you have percentages for the other ones, right? So you may have 3 or 4 love languages that show up in your actual love language, right? So I give you actionable steps, right? Ways for you to view your love language, your lover's love. You need to let your lover view their own love language. Like, look, let's do this. Okay, because growth in relationships, it's not just one person. Because if you're growing and bettering yourself, you're gonna grow apart if they are still stuck in the same place. That's neither here nor there, because I don't get in people's business. Thank you. This helps you to identify, analyze, as well as create action steps for yourself. Gives keys to self-mastery when it comes to your love language. It also shows you the important shadow side of the love language, right? Because I do on the high end and on the low end, okay? Because y'all know me, I didn't know any other way to explain it. So I was just like, on the high end, if you're living in the best part of this love language, right? You're showing up in this part of the love language, then this is what it would look like. And this could be where it could possibly be connected to some type of trauma, right? And it also helps you to improve your self-view. So overall, the products that I create are basically for empowerment, right? This has a lot to do with your self-care. When you do your goddess breaks or what have you, your spiritual breaks or what have you, this will be a great tool to take out to the cabin with you and just really sit down with yourself, right? Or just listen to on a long road trip, because it's the lecture in itself isn't long. I have I did tell myself that I would not create more lectures, but we don't know. May 4th is a very long time from here. So that's that, okay? So self-love, empowered living, the Lux E lifestyle, which we will go over what the Lux E lifestyle is, because that's what we do over here mostly, for the most part, right? So that's that. So y'all please go to the Tools for Intuitives website and join the wait list, okay? Hopefully they can get my triggers for my automations set up. All right, so I'm back. I'm back. I had to be professional right there. Okay. But it is really a very hey, good evening, darling. Good evening, everybody. Welcome in. All right, y'all ready to do the roll call? You just joined it. All right, thank you, Royal Moon. For others of you, you can join once you leave the chat. But I really feel that strongly that this is going to help a lot of people. Now, if you're not on the wait list, you're going to have to pay the regular price when it drops. That's just that on it, because there's a lot of hours that went into this. There's a lot of energy that went into this, right? A lot of channeled energy. India. Ooh, India. I love it. Okay, let's see where we are. Y'all don't be getting on my nerve. I got Virgo, heavy Virgo placements in my chart. You know, one thing we gonna do is nitpick the shit out of ourselves. And then people be like, you're so judgmental. Like, I'm not being judgmental, but I can just see the perfection in you if you do this, right? Like, whatever. The most, baby. The most. With the Libra in there too, Chad. Like, the Libra be like, you're just so beautiful. And the Virgo is like, and then to make you even more beautiful. And the Cancer Moon is like, I just want to hug you and hold you forever. All right. Toronto in the house. Toronto in the house. Toronto, an Aquarius in Atlanta. Okay. Washington State. Okay. The Cosmos, Delaware, Minneapolis, Minnesota. Minneapolis, Minnesota, Naptown, okay, Naptown, Arizona, by way of Chicago. Let's be clear. Okay, went to the desert and got it cleaned up. I feel you, Tiffany. Um, West Philly. Okay, Philly all up in here. London is in here. Good morning. London, some more London. Okay. South Florida, South Carolina. Okay. South CAC. Baby, what is CAC? London, some more London. Okay. It's a Taurus in Michigan in here. She likes long walks and gummy bears. Okay. It's a Libra in Las Vegas. Oh, woo, it's a Libra, Las Vegas, California in here, Tacoma, Washington in here, Naptown, Virginia Beach. Hey, honey. Connecticut with a smile. A lot of Naptown in here tonight. A Capricorn and Nola. Oh my goodness. Carolina, Germany is in here. Welcome down. Oh, that's Alchemy Amethyst. Okay, New Orleans in here. Worcester, Massachusetts. I hope I said that right because there's some letters missing. A Capricorn in Aggie Land, Wisconsin in here, Trenton, New Jersey, a Capricorn in Atlanta. It's a lot of Capricorns in here tonight. Baby, y'all need to, what is y'all doing? Cleveland by way of Connecticut, a Leo in St. Lucia, Aquarius in Massachusetts, Oregon, Gold Coast, Australia, y'all. Okay, I missed you too, Pooh. A Libra in Kansas City, Dorothy. Wait a minute, was Dorothy in Kansas? A Libra in Kansas City. Ooh, Ontario, Canada, Houston, Oakland, California. It's an Aries with a lot of fire. Okay, we get it. Pisces in Germany, a Libra in Maryland. Okay. Naptown is really a town. I am from there. What? North Carolina, a Pisces in South Carolina, a Aries, Sunshine. Look, Capricorn, California, Aquarius in Arkansas, a Cancer in Australia, an Aquarius in Brooklyn, New York, the Bronx, a Libra from Alabama, and I'm lit now for real. You down there with it though. South CAC, stand up. What is CAC? What the fuck is a South CAC? A Sage from Belize. Ooh. A Sage from Mississippi. MISSISSIPPI. A Aries in Maryland. A Cappy in Los Angeles. Okay. A Capricorn in Cleveland. Rhode Island in here. Okay. It's a couple of kissy lips. I don't know where they at. Okay. It's a lot of caps in here today, right? And what's so crazy is a lot of Capricorns in here, and we have a lot of our people, friends across the pond. Last time we didn't have a lot of that going on, right? It was a lot of Houston, Dallas, a lot of southern states, some Los Angeles, right? CAC stands for Carolina. How CAC stands for Carolina? CAC is Carolina. Y'all keep on telling that. Aries from Tuskegee, Alabama. We got some Florida up in here, baby. What part? What are those? Let me see. Hold on. Oh, Captown is Indianapolis, Indiana. Alabama, we need to link up. Ain't no linking up in here because I'm not responsible. The views expressed in this broadcast does not reflect House of Oshun or their affiliates. Anybody linking up in here trying to, I don't know what they trying to do because I don't know, bitch. I wouldn't trust it. It's the internets. I don't know what's going on. Oh, Charlisa, our brand ambassador, our Lux Impact Lifestyle brand ambassador has arrived. Hello and greetings, ma'am. It's an Aries in Nicaragua. We in Nicaragua. We in Nicaragua. Nicaragua. We in Nicaragua. I'm gonna fuck it up. We in Nicaragua. Baby, it's worldwide. I'm not gonna. You know what? I ain't never look at it like that. Somebody said it a while ago. I ain't never look at it like that. I was just like, it's the internet. You're gonna be everywhere on the internet, baby. It's the internet, right? Somebody from here can share some way over there in Nicaragua. I'm gonna start looking at it like that. Like, do you even know that like the House of Oshun is like worldwide? Like, seriously. What part? Oh, hold on, y'all. It stopped scrolling. Okay. Baby, Jackson, Mississippi. Okay, you finna get up out of here because, babe, we don't talk like that in here. Do not say anything explicit unless it's the type of jokes that we do over here. Otherwise, you are not going to be able to breathe in this house. Sorry, I'm not sorry. Virginia Beach. Virginia Beach. Ooh, 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 ooh. I don't know what you sipping. Who does that? Whatever you sipping. I appreciate that alchemy amethyst for real. The UK up in here. Okay, okay. Minnesota up in here. You got to magnetic. Why not? Wisconsin up in here. You know what I mean? Why not? Delaware. No, for real. Baby, don't play with me. Please and don't. A Virgo in the Bahamas. It's sounding very elegant, Alicia. It's sounding very elegant. Hey, Coretta. Welcome. Oh, you a new member. Okay, you in the root chakra. You got to get used to what we got going on up here. Virginia, Houston. Okay. A Leo in Chicago. That's the first Leo I done. Okay, it's another Leo. Brick City, Newark, New Jersey. Those are the first Leos I done seen on here tonight. What's going on? What's going on? Newport News, Virginia. Somebody Cancer lives there. Hi, all. Hello. Oh, for real? Oh, okay. So, why? Oh, okay. You know what? Because we need to get checked. Let me take that. I'm wrong. Okay, hold on. I can't. I can't fix it, y'all. Damn. Let me slow down. I don't like that happen like that. Stress that. Oh, that's right. Linus is a Leo. Dang. Y'all. Dang, Linus. Oh man. I hope Andy ain't over there cussing me out like that bitch. Like, sir, ma'am. So here's the thing. Richmond, Virginia in here. Hey, honey. A Cancerian couple from Johannesburg, South Africa. Okay, I really like it, Eureka. It's a Cancerian couple. Both of y'all cancers, baby. I know that ain't number love and hard work. She working hard at being protecting the children in the house, and he working hard at providing and protecting the house. I really like it. Ramon, welcome to the driveway, darling. It's a Libra and Philly in here. Okay. Okay. Now y'all, all right, that's it for the roll call. Y'all make sure that y'all go and after this live, right? Make sure that y'all go and subscribe. Get on the wait list. Join the wait list for the 5 ways to master your, because there's another course that comes after that. So of course, babe, I'm with the traditional. Okay. Once somebody purchase something, it's like, okay, let me make sure I get him a discount too. Okay. So where we at in this world? How are y'all doing? I had, yeah, it's out of there. It's out of there. Mm-mm. Yes, please like the video. Thank you, Original Light. Boston and her. Baby, it's going down everywhere, okay? Thank you, Sweet Poison 202 Aim View for your donation. You're at peace and grateful. That's awesome. Ain't no other way to be, right? Adulting or just being a human can, if you allow it, can be daunting. It can be daunting. You know what I mean? You did. You purchased a Moldavite. I still ain't found mine. Let me know how that works out for you, Naja. I haven't found mine, and it disappeared about 2 years ago. It kept on hiding from me because Moldavite, if you don't keep an eye on it, it'll move around. That bitch just be, I don't know. I think it's still with me in spirit. Okay, the council's coming up and through here. Welcome to the driveway, hopeful. You lost yours too. Motivate is something else. And when I got it, I put it on Instagram. I didn't put my actual because I don't believe in putting your actual whatever it is that you actually work with. I don't believe in showing everybody because it's some tricky shit. I don't know. The spirit of trickery is just horrid. But at any rate, I was letting everybody know that I had recently got me some Motivate, and they were like, "Be careful, the motherfuckers be disappearing." Like, oh, okay, I know where I'm gonna keep it. Lost it one day. I had to sit. I'm like I had it sitting on a dresser, and I know wasn't nobody there but me. Nobody else there. He had no company on none of that. I get back home, that motherfucker on the floor, up under the dresser, baby. Who in here? What the motivate done invited up in her, baby? I don't know. What kind of legs that bitch grew? That legs did it grow? I don't know. That's the only crystal. My opener crystal, I be sometimes misplacing my opening crystal. I'm like, okay, this bitch like last year, but that's what's crazy as well, though. I have this one crystal where that's how I knew that there was some strong shit going on. That motherfucker would go and move around. I'm like, how is this crystal steady moving the fuck around? It was some baby lifetime. I'm ready to tell my story. I was saying on Instagram about 2 or 3 days ago, like, look, y'all want me to tell my story? They were like, yeah, like, now I got a couple. It'll be a series, bitch. It'll be a Harry Potter series of events type thing going on. Chad, that happened to a friend of yours. We miss you too. I'm glad you're back. You know how we go do our thing and we come back. That's why it's a house. You come and go in a house, right? So we know. Just come on back. Just come on back. We ain't tripping. I already know how it go. And had people like, I ain't fucking with you no more. Like I bet. Can I go on with my life? Okay. Because a lot of times people, it's like what we were discussing about those Facebook groups. Let's talk about it. So remember back in the day in them Facebook groups, I don't know if they still doing it now, but you had them renegades in them reading groups, and it'd be like 20, 30,000 members of a group. And you have renegades in the group, and they just be reading everybody and telling them all kind of shit. Like, bitch, I don't want nobody knowing all my business. You know what I mean? I ain't never put my picture in one of those kind of groups that had like a whole lot of members because I noticed that it'd be so many renegades. And plus I was new to the scene. So I got to sit back and see how people be operating out here. And you know what I'm saying? Man, them love and light groups tear your ass up, boy. My Mystic Merlin night, they do crab legs, girl. I'm telling you, back in the day though, like in 2008, 2009, them hoes used to be jumping. Like the groups that I'm still in, they are very small. So it's like only 1,000, 2,000 people at the most, right? In some of the groups, they never expanded like that because they knew they had to keep the integrity of the group, right? But those big groups, I saw stuff in there. I'm like, preparing me for this type of shit be going on over here. Them Facebook groups used to be off the chain. But you learn so much and you see so many different perspectives, right? In those really, really huge groups, you see what type of people do what. And man, I can know half of the people. You would be amazed at the people who used to be in those groups. And they were like really, really, this was before people would go and see what kind of job you work and then go and put it on the on Yelp or something like that, right? So they kind of got away with stuff back in the day because y'all would be amazed at the lawyers, doctors, pediatricians, like that were in those groups back in the day. It was hilarious. They were off the chain for real. I'm in a group called the Witches Brew. The admin Daisy is amazing. She built that community up and she takes their sacred space very seriously. That's good, honey. But yeah, baby, them groups off the chain. But we ain't no telling what you may see in them damn groups. No. Mm-mm. And you can't trust all them groups because people be in those groups and they really be harvesting energy in those groups, or they'll be attacking certain members in the groups, all types of shit. Like, mm-mm. So I stick to the groups that I know, right? Because I tried to create a Facebook group. Too much trickery. People are always coming in and want to just show that they just I'm just gonna fuck with people. Like, no, you can't do that. You can't do that. And I'm not gonna provide a platform for you to do that. Okay. How are you, Nicole? Hey, honey. It's crazy, man. You was attacked once. That's what I'm saying. You have to watch yourself. That's why you can't let everybody read for you. You can't be just talking to. It's the same thing that go on in your regular life, right? You have to do that same shit online, especially in this day and age, and joining certain types of groups or what have you, because you just never know, man. I done heard some wild ass stories and seen some wild ass shit. Like, mm. At all. I bet not be. Love you too. Oh, thank you, Alchemy, Amethyst. I'm gonna mess it up. You hear me? I'm gonna mess it up. You definitely were the catalyst to my growth in the spiritual world and tarot. And you're right, I had to explore. But one thing, I appreciate that. It's so much. And then it's not even that it's so much, it's so much that you have to realize what you are led to. Where you are led, you are fed, right? So if you're led to certain things and certain types of people and those types of things, you have to make sure, okay, how long am I going to be here? How much growth, you know what I mean? And know when to leave, know when to go in there. Okay, how long I'm being here? And then, sometimes you got to go ahead and pull out because you came and you learned what you needed to. It's about growth. But like the groups that I'm still in, they still growing, they still have their way of doing things, but it also keeps me grounded. Oh, okay. I was wondering. I'm like, Alchemy Amethyst. You changed your name. I like it. Oh, Wells is in here, y'all. Big love. Hell no. Light and Dark said, I thought everyone here in Tarot Land was love and light. In your life, in your everyday life, is everybody love and light? In your everyday life. Because you know what the thing is, I'm finna pin that. You know what the thing is about that? Because this is what I did. That's also something that I learned, right? With seeing all, like, because that's what I thought at first too. But with seeing all these people, they be having massive information. Just because you connect to certain information and you express certain things, that does not mean that you are, number one, an authority in any damn thing. Number two, that doesn't mean that you've done a lot of your work in order for you to be able to convey certain messages and really live by them. That's why the growth is so important, right? We never stop growing, right? So you can't teach what you're not doing or willing to do, and then y'all get to going through all that. That's why you got to be, if you are teaching or whatever, or you are doing tarot readings or whatever, please make sure that you tell people to do their own research. That's number one. Number two, you tell them that you make sure you tell them that it's general guidance and advice, but overall you want to make sure that you let them keep reminding them, even though it don't sink in with everybody. But it's important for you to continue to remind people that you are human too. Because a lot of times people come to the spiritual community and do the things that they left religion. See, here's the thing. A lot of people leave religion and come into the spiritual side, which is all spiritual, but aside from the box. But some people do need religion. Like some people need a probation officer. I said what I said. But a lot of times people leave religion and then they come and say that they spiritual, want to get into the spiritual side of things, not knowing that, like, you need to know, sit back and figure out what it is that you are truly looking for. A lot of times they leave one leader and looking for another leader, you see. And then they get disappointed when they don't see another leader, or they get disappointed because what I'm saying is people put pastors, preachers, and priests on a pedestal, right? And by putting them on a pedestal and then they do something wrong, it's like you forgot that they were human. You got so caught up in them feeling like they know something that you don't know, or you get so caught up in that you believe, because people build sandcastles. So you believe that this person is, turning water into wine, whatever. So a lot of times people get too involved with the light connection with the person and not understanding that you cannot detach to people like that. You need to really have a line, right? There's a boundary there. So your growth is your business. Someone can come in and be a part, a catalyst, or what have you for your growth, but they are not responsible for your growth, and neither are they your mother, father, or someone who you can attach yourself to because you want to know you need someone who looks like what you have in your head as a perfect person. Get the fuck out of Dodge. So you learn it. All right, let me go back because I was just talking with her. Didn't it? Y'all talk too much on her. Let me go up. Hold on. I don't know why you talking in caps, baby. I don't. Solar Linus, how long you been on this channel, Chad? I'm doing okay. Lots of changes going on. I feel you. Feeling optimistic and discouraged at the same time. It's okay, but let's lean more towards being optimistic. Okay, Alea? Um, because at the end of the day, whatever you can't work out, make you a list. Whatever it is that you are optimistic about, this a list. Write everything down. Whatever it is you optimistic about, bitch. I don't care if it's you optimistic about. I'm optimistic about going to catching 4 ants tomorrow at the park. That's your optimism list. Write your the discouraged list here. Okay. Write action steps. What are you gonna? Which you're optimistic about these things. What is required of you to accomplish, complete, um, or move forward on your optimistic side, right? And then whatever you are discouraged about, number one, because a lot of times people be discouraged about stuff that don't even make sense. So if you are discouraged about something, you write down. Is this something you could first you ask yourself, is this something that can be handled right now? Does something immediately come to mind to counter this, right? And if it doesn't, bitch, bypass it. Go to the next one. And then once you write all those out on the things that are discouraging you that you have immediate action steps for, or if there's any validity to why you are discouraged for these reasons, right? If not, you need to mark all that shit off and then create a list from the ones that you didn't have an immediate answer for and start again. That's simple. That's simple. All right, let me go down. And yes, quantum love. Oh yeah, Light and Dark. I get it. Light and Dark said I was so happy to find like-minded peeps. I feel y'all went through it too. But you know what? It's a never-ending cycle though. But eventually you get to a point. It's different points, right? Because your growth is you're going to continue to grow, and you may grow out of certain people. You may grow out of certain things. You may grow out of the way that you even view or operate in your life, right? And so what happens is you are still learning and growing, right? But it was so fun learning. Got to be mindful of them Facebook groups. I got approached by a cult. Rose Jericho said I got approached by a cult and then was told I would still need to pay the fees for the cult membership or they would have put me voodoo on you. That's not funny. Let me pin it. All right. Really quick. How can I pin this? Okay. Really quick, Rose Jericho just reminded me of something as well. This is where, again, go over your lid, and there you are fed, right, Rose Jericho? Because that's crazy. Don't answer all your emails or even really read any messages from like random people or what have you. None of it. Because it's some weird stuff be going on. You hear me? It is some weird stuff be going. I am so sorry you went through that. That had to be a very eerie feeling for them to even say that you got to pay fees or they're gonna put voodoo on you. Like what? Who is doing that? That's right. Can't teach what you ain't willing to do. Can't teach what you ain't doing or willing to do. Yes. Yes. Don't sit up here and be telling me out because that's why it's a constant. And that's and in your growth, that's where the more that you grow, the more that you're gonna really, it's like it's more than self-awareness, but it's like now hold on now. Y'all know I'll be checking myself as it come up, right? But you got to keep continuously auditing and check yourself, because even with the five, um, the course, the 5 ways to master your love language, so much other information came through while I was listening to the lecture and creating other modules and lessons for the course. And I'm like, okay, this is where I need to look at myself, because also, um, what happens is that things align. The more that you realize how things are aligned, the more comfortable you become on your path, right? Yes, some Raw Moon says some people share real knowledge but just want to manipulate or abuse the trust. That goes back to what we were talking about on Patreon. I think it was last year, about people. We are not here to lord over other people. Standing in your authority does not have to do with you. I want all of these people. Just imagine, right? You got people who, if 3 people listen to them, they will become so egotistical or so caught up in themselves to where it's like, I have these minions, right? That's dangerous. That's very dangerous. That's why I told people last year, because it's a lot of cult activity this year. I told people last year on the Patreon, I'm like, look, I prepared them or whatever. And I was like, look, don't join no cults. And I gave them like, this is what a cult could possibly look like. This is what you need to question about certain things. You don't need to be under nothing that has it where you are an adult and people are literally telling you that you must praise this person. I must figure out what the fuck I'm doing in my life. Do people even know how what am I saying? How much work that is to even know what you're doing in your own damn life? You don't do readings? Okay, light and dark. Let me scroll down because I'm way back up at the top, y'all. You gave your tenant a 3-day notice today because she's dark. Yeah, it's wild. That's why it's important for you to know who you are. It's important for you to know how you maneuver in this world. It's important for you to have a very strong connection to the Most High. It's important for you to have a very strong connection to your actual guardian angel. It's important for you to have a very strong connection to your guides, right? Whatever it is, your team. Okay, it's very important for you to have a connection with your team, because at the end of the day, the more connected you are, the easier it is for you to not stumble as much as you may have in the past. And I'm gonna tell y'all from experience, okay? When you ain't connecting, or there's some type of interference with your connection, but it's because there was some what do you call it? Some lagging in between you connecting and being and remaining connected. What happens is a lot of shit can happen. So I'm telling you from experience, honey. Stay connected out as often as possible. If you have the 90-day journey to mindfulness, you already know, as you continue to grow all throughout the day, you got to recenter, refocus, realign. You got to know what thoughts are yours, what are not. Who anxiety are you picking up? Who uh, symptoms of dis-ease are you picking up? In what ways can you create set boundaries or set new boundaries? And what are your limits and your limitations when it comes to what it is you came here to do and how you came to do it? Just the whole leveling up spiritually, child. Whatever. Hold on, let me go down. Oh, now Rosa Jericho, that's crazy. She say, I had just begun my spiritual journey and knew about this group of witches from a family member, so I knew they weren't lying about the voodoo. All voodoo ain't bad. Everything is intention. Everything is about intention. Everything. Well, not everything that can be challenged, okay? The spirituality has been under attack since spirituality even began. Whatever they called it at the beginning or whatever, it's always been under attack, because you must understand that if we get to a space where there's more of us than them, that's a problem. If more of us connected and remain at a certain frequency and do our work, because every time you do your work, you are improving other parts of the collective, right? Where other people may be off center or what have you, you happen to balance them off. You happen to balance off a lot of things, especially those of you who are strongly connected to the earth. Bless y'all spirit, because I know y'all have been feeling it very much so, feeling a lot lately with the stuff going on with the earth and just picking up so much. Just, baby, y'all may be too grounded. Work on it. You and your husband are divorcing, and the side bitch is throwing magic. I just talked about this on Instagram the other day. I told y'all this is what I said. Spiritual folks, okay, what we're gonna say intuitives that are tapped in, right? On the high end. Spiritual folks that are tapped in on the high end. You have always, more than likely, you have always attracted people who are intuitive. They pick up stuff. They have certain gifts and they probably discuss them with you, but they probably were just like, oh, I had this crazy dream, and then the dream come true, and they like, it really ain't nothing. It's like, no, it's a lot of something. So at any rate, if you attracting these type of people, guess what? They attracting people like you on the low end, high or low end, whichever way. Whoever that is doing that, trying to do something to you with that magic or whatever, people who try to bend other folks' will, people who try to cause a downfall, like, you got the man, bitch, leave me alone. I don't understand. You got the man, leave me, like, what the fuck, take him. I don't want him to ever want her again, child. You gotta do all that. You don't even need him. If you gotta do a whole lot of all that right there, you don't even need that motherfucker. Cause you're gonna have to keep on. Then he probably beat your ass up. He probably run over you with the car. Like, what is you even doing? Do people even understand what they be doing when they be doing magic to bend other people will? Do people understand that? And the only way that a person may not cur and never cur is because they already fully, they got enough different, more than likely, because a lot of times with like people who do a lot of dark magic and stuff like that, they usually have a lot of attachments already, and it's always a head attachment, a head nigga in charge. It's always a head when in charge. That pulls all of them together. And you got to go in there and wrangle the one so that the rest of them will abide by this one. You got to go in there and tell that one. You got to go in there and find out how they got legal rights to even be in this person. Half of them, people that be doing all that shit. That's why I ain't got to understand it, because that's just not my cup of tea. Okay. And this is coming from some motherfucking body that has looked in the eyes of a many of demons. And, just what the fuck is that? What the fuck is you doing? I do not understand it. If you gotta do all that to get your way, if you don't know how to win by connecting to your star player, if you don't know how to win by utilizing what is already in you, if you don't know how to win when it comes to just having things your way, if it's meant to be your way, I don't know what to tell you, baby. Because this shit here, that's what I'm saying. Look, Shelly Peas, Shelly, a lot of people don't care. They have something attached and ingrained in them. I'm telling you, a lot of them be crazy. I don't care what y'all say. Y'all be like, oh, don't call them crazy. Bitch, the motherfuckers crazy. Because they have allowed themselves to be connected. They have allowed this attachment or whatever this is. They done fed it so long that now they are a true host. It's one thing to have an addiction or something that you can get rid of and detach from, whatever it is that was attached to you that came with it, whether the addiction happened because you start doing something with somebody that they, that's a part of the connection between you and that person. By doing this thing, you are still connecting with that person and that energy, right? Whatever, trying to keep it cute. You know what I mean? So you got people like, when they die, bitch, they still not gonna be happy. When they die, they still gonna be trying to cause chaos. When they die, they still gonna be in darkness. You got a lot of walking dead motherfuckers around here that do not care about karma. All they care about is ego, power, and what feels good. Ego, power, what feels good. It's all ego. I'm talking about feeding the motherfucking ID, feeding the ego to the point where don't nothing else matter. Don't nothing else matter. They'll do whatever it takes. They'll do whatever it takes. I know that's right. Like Door said, I go after those cowards. Exactly, Ashley. Ashley said, and they all think they friends, but they all jealous and hate one another. Let me go back, Ashley, because I don't know what that's connected to. Hard as fuck, but they don't be caring. They do not care. A lot of them do not care because you got to understand as well. A lot of people have had a lot of childhood trauma. A lot of people have not faced their own childhood or teenage adolescent demons. So they feed them and they try to they feed off of causing pain. They want you to feel how they feel, and if you don't feel how they feel, and some more shit happen to them, it's all the more reason for them to try to make some more people like, what the fuck is you doing? Then you're gonna be on the other side trying to say, why you hunting somebody's house, baby? Go over there and finish your work. Go level up. Don't even be want to level up. Afraid of what's on the other side. That's why they be getting stuck here a lot of times. There's so many different reasons, but a lot of them don't elevate. They don't. Them the type of motherfuckers that die, and then they be coming and trying to talk to us and acting like they're an ascended master. Like, identify yourself. I am Socrates. You is a whole Socrates ain't making no time for us. But if anything, you supposed to be saying that, whoever you are, you coming from that realm. They can't fake the funk because I'm telling you that the same way they be acting over here, it ain't no different over there. It's just that we in this. They don't see how dysfunctional they are. They don't care. It's not dysfunction to them. You don't know something is dysfunctional if everything around you is operating from that. You won't like you can't allow nothing else in. Just think about it. You got people who do so much dirt, so much not even just because black magic can be, I mean, we're gonna say black magic, but ill intent workings, I guess. Okay. People who do things with ill intent on any level, right? On any level. I was eating some guacamole earlier. I thought I watched this out with my little brush thing. Yeah, it'd be very normal to them. They be lying. They be lying. That's why nobody can't sit up here and fake being something that they ain't. You can't. You can't sit up and fake being something that you are not. That's why it's so important for you to be your true and authentic self. So that way, if somebody try to call you out on, well, what about this? Like, bitch, what about the shit? I already talked about it, bitch. God damn, shut the fuck up. Yeah. I met some older people with the spiritual community that's scared as fuck to die, scared as fuck for the shit they generations going to have to go through. Then it's the straight demon folks that use their own. Good child. See, people that's afraid to die, people that are afraid to die be over there with that bullshit. Oh, yes, Rosa Jericho said, be careful of those fake, overly positive people. It's a plot of the darkness to trick you into thinking that they are just like you. Baby, you better know who the fuck you are, whose you are, and what you got going on. That's what I'm saying. Okay? Because a broke motherfucking watch is right twice a day, right? If that bitch broke at 2 o'clock, 2 a.m. it's gonna be right, 2 p.m. it's gonna be right. So it's always some good in situations, but don't get caught up. Do not attach to certain types of people, certain type of bitch. Know who you are. Stop saying bitch. That's the real journey. That's part of the huge awakening. The sooner the better. The more that we uncover all these layers, because I can speak for myself, shit. Because I don't like trying to speak for everybody, but then I be getting caught up in it. You hear me? Based on, of course, observation, experience, um, teachings, right? Jam. It's wild, that's why you got to protect yourself. You got to. These comments going so fast. You just put the guacamole away, baby. Because I was really, on Saturdays I try not to eat anything heavy or whatever. I'm not supposed to eat any meat or blah blah blah, whatever. But okay, um, I was like, damn, I wanted some chicken. I wanted some yard bird. Y'all know I love me some yard bird, man. I was like, nah. So I went and did my grounded exercise because I'm like, if I want some yard bird, that means I need to ground. And then I was like, you know what? Maybe it's because I want the crispiness and the salt of the chicken. So I got my blue corn chips with the little sea salt on it and my little flavorless guacamole I made with a bunch of tomatoes and onions. Okay. And I'm telling how this smelling right now. Okay. And that kind of countered my craving. And then I was like, damn, I want some chocolate. So I ate a banana. And it's wild out here. Okay, let me see. Ooh, y'all talking. Yeah, that makes sense. You tell yourself that too. I be trying not to cuss so much. I think I'm doing pretty good. Last time I said that, I was like, that's my first time saying it. I had said it about 15 times. It's natural, chat. You asking, why are you asking, Mr. Iris, why are you asking me a question that, yes, you got evidence, you can rewind it back and you can see it. Why should I do what you tell? Why should I do as you tell me? Add cumin to your guacamole. I done ate the whole thing. But the next time, why should I do what you tell me? Why should I add guacamole? I mean cumin. Uh Zant 6661. Hold on, y'all. Uh Zant 661 says, where it go? What do you think about anger issues? Are they our own or others' energies? It's a possibility. It could be a number of things. That's why you got to know who you are. Um, because anger is overall it's like the fear of being wrong. Anger comes from a space of low vibratory just connections, right? It could be something deeply rooted. It could be something as simple as you just fed up with a bunch of shit and you ain't been processing and handling on a regular basis. You ain't been on your emotional to-do list. You ain't been taking no breaks. You ain't in tune with your star player and you done had enough and you just ready, whoever, whenever one more person say one thing, I'm going off, right? So anger can be a number of things can attribute to um, anger, right? You can pick up other folks' shit. Again, know who you are and what you got going on, because you also have to remember when we deal with energy, we deal with entities, energy, and just the whole spiritual realm, right? So you also have to remember that you could be picking up something from someone, yes, but also if you know that you haven't been working on yourself the way that you should and not creating boundaries or such, you can easily allow like them spirits be like they don't even know you exist till you go around somebody and then the spirit looking over their shoulder like, shit, who the fuck that fine motherfucker? Who is that gentle spirit? And then they go and they stand around you like, nah, I know I can get into this gentle person. They messy. They just like people. So there's a number of things that can attribute to anger issues. A lot. It could be a lot. It could be pent up trauma that finally needs to. You may even go through an awakening where you just be aggravated, pissed off. You better watch yourself before them folks put you in a nice jacket to make you hug yourself, or some nice bracelets, okay, that connect behind your bed. Okay. Me too. I be cussing, but I don't be cussing as hard as I used to. But the bitch, when I be expressing to y'all, like, when we just be chilling and we done pulled our wig off and took our bra off, bitch, we just be chilling. So it's just like, and bitch, I be like, and pull your panties up on this, bitch. Get your shovel so we can see if you can dig it. Okay. Thank you, Tiffany. Okay, let me see here. Okay, so I'm all caught up, I think. I slapped a caregiver back for trying to force me into church activities. Wait a minute, baby. What is you slapping people for? Valeridale, baby, why are you slapping people? Honey. That's why my goal is to look expensive so I don't have to. So stop. Sometimes it's so extreme. What your anger is, let's talk about it. So your anger is so extreme. What is it that is triggering this anger? How do you feel before you are triggered? How did you even wake up that morning? Right? That's it, Heidi. Got to. I just been working on that though. Cause for 1 year I couldn't stop saying whatever. Then another year I couldn't stop saying ho. And then I said darling for about 2 years. That was a awesome alternative to bitch and hoe. But now, bitch ain't going nowhere. You know what I mean? Demons circle like sharks before they attack. Better say it. 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 Go travel abroad.com. That's their name. Baby, you better say it. Motherfuckers will be hovering like, yeah. That's why you got to keep on working on raising your frequency. You got to keep on. It's not to scare people, right? Because I remember when I was younger and it's like you got to live perfect. I was like, fuck it, well, I need to be a nun. I wanted to be a nun when I was like 11. I was like, I think I need to be a nun because I'm not finna deal with this world. Y'all telling me that it's like all this and how I'm gonna be perfect, how I'm gonna not go to hell, how I'm gonna not go to hell. And then we move into this space where we realize certain things. Now, here's the thing that I would advise y'all as well, for those of you who are on the path and really buckling down, because you do have people who get on this move over here in this way, right? Because it is science, even though it's all one. But since people like division, people like barriers, people like certain types of boundaries, like your girl over there that just said fuck the cards. Your girl said fuck the cards, fuck the books, fuck the lectures. I done maxed out. This is the most money I can make. I done got attacked too much and whoop de whoop. So your girl over there with her comments cut off still. Doreen got them goddamn comments cut off. I wish she opened them up. Cause when I tell you, baby, when I tell you, if she open them comments, that y'all gonna begin to like, it's a whole other side of the spiritual community, okay, that she used to be connected to. And these are the girls who wrote all the old school stuff back in the day when I was learning and but beyond. They still living, but they ducked off. They didn't get caught up, or they're not fully here over here because of the internet is different than what it was just 10 years ago. Doreen Virtue opened them comments up. Y'all gonna see a whole lot of vets in the comments, but y'all also going to see where because one thing they gonna do is put the shit on the table, put the titties on the glass. Okay, they gonna put the titties on the table over there. And one thing that's going to that you will begin to see is that Doreen went over there. Ain't nothing wrong with Doreen going over there, but this is what I seen from the case studies we did about Doreen, right? And over here, let's get it clear. Case studies ain't nothing but us watching something and then either discussing or writing out what we think about it, or even just, it's like watching a movie. It's a case study. That's what I call it. So none of that other stuff, because somebody was like, people get in trouble for case study. Like, how the fuck somebody get in trouble for a case study? But anyways, so Doreen be having people over there that also say that they no longer are in this side on this side of the wall. Bitch, it's a wall. So they talking about how, the new age movement, I got away from that and this and that. And now I just do this and that. I'm like, bitch, you still doing the same thing, calling it something else. Ma'am, I ain't mean to call you no bitch. I know you saved or whatever that is, right? But it's like, how you stop trying to make different. I thought the one thing that they should have, I know that they learned, but see, it's all about money, right? Because see, that's the thing about going over to the Christian side, because now you're making people comfortable with talking about things in a certain way and packaging it a certain way and making it soft and delicate. Bitch, it ain't all soft and delicate. This work ain't all soft and delicate. Bitch, what? Make it all soft and delicate and go to this and do that and this and that and do it this way. Y'all still over there talking about, I was being very professional. Y'all still are over there talking about, okay? The same shit, you just reworded it. You still selling the same pussy, you just put on different panties. All right, I got explicit. I said I wasn't gonna do that. Out of there. Out of there. The veil doesn't get blurred, Aqua. You have to remain grounded. Sometimes it's so all right. Our wiring, our neurological nervous system. I was about to say neurological. Our nervous system, right, has a lot to do with our connection to the alive consciousness, just being spiritual, connecting with other people. A lot of that is tied in. Our gifts, all of that is tied in, right? On the spiritual side, our nervous system is the electricity of the connecting of it. If you wanted to know that you are a spirit in a human body, that's studying of the nervous system. Okay. I don't know what I'm talking about, but bear with me. Now, when you are too far up in the ethers, right? Which I must confess, I love it there. I get it. But it's really in the sense of it's taking you away from what you came here to do. Do you want to allow all this time to pass and then you get closer to the end and like, oh my goodness, I was so up in the ethers for so long, I didn't even get to do what it is I came to do, right? So you can go ahead and do what the fuck you came here to do. Is the quicker you get in alignment, whatever your assignment is, and move on purpose with purpose, the better. Mm? So you got to ground yourself, which isn't always easy, man, because I totally get it. That's why, a lot of us, I ain't been able to do it in a while. I had to grow up. So stop being goofy. So you learn a lot of naps and stuff like that. That's escapism. A lot of people tell you, oh, if you're taking a lot of naps, you're depressed. No, you're probably spiritually depressed. Okay, if you want to say that. Because being here is so depressing for highly sensitive empaths. It's depressing. So it's spiritually depressing, right? It's not the like you've experienced so much and you're going through so much in your life that it's depressing. You picking up everything. You just see how, like, you just in your everyday life, you just walking around and seeing how a lot of people just don't get it. Like, you can't even explain the bare minimum to them without them trying to debate instead of go research, agree to disagree. Like, it'd be the smallest shit. And then you have empaths who can't go anywhere or do certain things because of how much stuff that they pick up because they don't know what is theirs and what is not, creating boundaries, setting boundaries appropriately for how they move around, right? That's one of the freebies, boundaries. There's a boundaries freebie if you sign up for the wait list for the 5 ways to master uh, your love language course. So go to the website and sign up because that is over. I just remembered that there was something in there about that. But at any rate, people be more spiritual. People with ADHD are very spiritual people. Autism. I wouldn't be surprised if autism has people with autism haven't been mistakenly diagnosed with narcissism. I wouldn't be surprised. It's a fine line. I wouldn't be surprised if a lot of people have been misdiagnosed. Not a whole lot, because some people may actually have the conditioning, right, based on certain textbook, which is crossed with spirituality. Don't get me started. Because everything that I be reading, I'm like, I see how that crosses with the spiritual side. And a lot of them do be knowing it. Don't let them hoes tell you nothing different. But a lot of people are misdiagnosed with a number of highly sensitive. These are highly sensitive people. They just have to know how to harness that energy. They have to know how to it's important that they learn how to control certain parts of who they are and how they operate, right? Because they pick up a lot of information. So much so that it can cause a wiring malfunction. And we go back to the nervous system. So it causes a wiring malfunction, right? They may even they need schools for it, man. It's like, I don't know why people ain't fighting for that. There I go, going in there. I'm going to astral travel away from here into the ethers. Yeah, schizophrenics as well. Now y'all need to remember that I am not a I ain't go to school for none of it. Okay, it's for entertainment purposes only around this bitch. But yeah, schizophrenics, uh ADHD, schizophrenia, bipolar, because I'm telling you, it's very, very much so spiritual. But since we are not in the age of Egypt, back when, they understood all of that, or even on a Indian reserve, or just anything that is not of now. Now, we do have shamans and certain people in our communities who are well versed in this. They can call it and see it and see what it is, because sometimes it's an attachment. Sometimes it's just spiritual fragmentation, where there's a split in the soul, a split in the spirits, or a combination of different. Now, with the altars that come with some of those, though, let's talk about it. Hold on, because I need to be interacting with y'all. Is it because you paralyzed? What you mean you paralyzed? Okay, thank you, Yolanda. Yolanda says she's a therapist, and she said several times that lots of spiritual people have been misdiagnosed. Okay, that's what I'm saying, Mr. Aries. Okay, Mr. Aries say, I know this woman who is schizophrenic. She is a profound writer and intuitive. Most of them are. That's why calling them certain things. They're on Maslow, Carl Jung. Yeah, he studies synchronicities and dreams. Oh, okay, parapsychology. Yeah, I thought you were finna call him in a schizophrenic. I'm like, girl, he was a schizophrenic, bitch. I ain't read that. I've listened to a psychiatrist who's left the field to do holistic homeopathic med explain this about mental diagnosis being misdiagnosed and people are spiritually gifted. Yes, think about it. That's why a lot of the people that come to this channel, because of the way that I like, when I first started, I would be saying and running through so many different scenarios that were coming to me, bloop, 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 bloop. And ADH people would be the main people that could keep up. Some people be like, I don't even know what you're talking about, this, that, and the other. ADH people know how to put it all together. They brain look like a fucking map. That's why when they take Adderall and they focus on something, bitch, it's about to get done. They already overanalyzed, and now y'all got them in a focused way of analyzing and not being burnt out, right? Because so many neurons be pop. I can just imagine what their brain look like. And the thing about that is, the earlier that they hone their gifts, right, with intent, a lot of them, it's not easy, right? But when certain things are done to help them to hone these huge gifts, right, what'll happen is the genius breakthrough. But see, high level sensitives like them, when they hone their gifts, because they are powerhouse, so they just giving off so much energy and information all the time, that if you even live anywhere near them, or if you are on their frequency in certain terms, you will be energized. You may even pick up bits of information that's theirs, that they just giving it away, so to speak, if that makes sense. So if they learn to hone their power, their gift, right, they will be able to do things in a more in a more a space with more intent, like focused intent, right? Because they are just like, it's amazing. Y'all know my favorite movie. Y'all know my favorite movie. Okay, that keeps this real cute and simple. That's true, Shayna. That's what I noticed too. They have to the ADHD people, right? I do know that they have a spiritual name for them, but I haven't seen it in a long time, so I forgot. But when they care about something, they have to focus in on a bitch. It's to the moon. Okay. Yeah, a lot of early childhood trauma. Yeah. You had a spinal cord energy. You said a spinal cord energy, a spinal cord injury. Um, What's the diff? What? Let me talk to Miss Parker real quick, y'all. Miss Parker, Miss Parker, Miss Parker. Okay, when your intuition was open before your spinal cord energy, I need you to calm down and think. Where were you? How did you receive information then? Because I think it's going. I'm gonna tell you what I believe. Okay. Exactly. Milan's world. Milan's world said people say I loop things together, and it's like, nah, I just see how different scenarios play into one another. If you just let me finish, you'll get it's like how it all connect, right? And um I get that. I get it. Ooh, Maslow is starting. Okay, Maslow, don't all right. Yeah, vision boards and stimulants are normal. Yes, Empower Your Wellness and Tarot. That's my favorite movie. Whatever. My inner child coming out. All right, let's get serious. I'm talking to Miss Parker. That's good, hopeful. Yeah, them narcotics aren't good because they shut down parts of the brain. They shut down parts of the brain that you need to even focus on your mental health or just to even be aware of what's next for you. To keep it simple, right? That's what Shayna said. Shayna said she has sickle cell, and her spiritual journey has caused her to feel like she's had to really focus more on her mental health, and feeling past her pain, and being on narcotics made her feel off but focused. Right. Brittany says, okay, here, this is for my ADHD people who ADHD, whoever I'm gonna be talking to, okay, highly sensitive people. So it's hard for you to get people to listen to you long enough. She says it's hard for me to get people to listen to me long enough for me to paint the pieces that I've looped together. Hear me out. This is what you got to learn, okay? Um, when it comes, this you got to train yourself up, okay? Hear me out. This is something that you can do, okay? Now, I need you when you get off here. Okay. Don't do this right now because we having fun. Whatever. I supposed to been gone 15 minutes ago. So Brittany, this is what you do with anyone else who has this issue with getting people to hear them completely out, right? Because all of us aren't really, really awesome storytellers, right? I used to be an awesome storyteller when I was younger, but now I edit myself so much. People be like, what the fuck are you even talking about? Like, babe, don't even worry about it. I'm gonna write it down because I can get more across in my writing than just sitting up here like I ain't gonna tell all this. Because number one, you probably ain't interested for real, right? So at any rate, here's what you're gonna do, Brittany. I want you to write me. Okay, you can type it up or write me, but you don't have to send it to me. I want you to write me a response of how you feel about why people don't listen long enough for you to paint your pieces and put the shit together. Okay, write it to me like you talking to me. Hear me out. Walk away from it. Write it out because I'm pretty sure it's going to be a couple of paragraphs. I need you to explain everything that you could possibly explain to me. Okay? Walk away from it. You might go off and be like, wait a minute, I need to tell her this too. Go back and write that, add that too. And then when a fresh pair of ears and eyes, right? Because you do listen to yourself a lot and a lot of information comes through because you got to slow your mind down. Okay? Slow down the way that you get information, process it, work on your processor, right? So what you're going to do is then you're going to come back to it and don't add nothing else to it. You got to promise yourself you're not going to add nothing else to it. And then you go in and mark off things that like that don't I don't like that doesn't I don't need that. Okay, that's a complete sentence. Or start marking off redundant things, because you will notice that some things don't even need to be in there. And then you go in and mark off things that you could actually say that simpler. Like it may be a sentence that you could rephrase, or it may even be a paragraph that you can just explain it with one sentence. That really helped me a lot, right? With certain, it depends on who I'm talking to and what we are talking about, but that helped me a lot. So hopefully that helps you as well, and you and anyone else, because I do know I've gotten like messages from people, and I can already tell that they highly sensitive, but they don't have any control over what they how they are processing the information. They just letting it all. I totally get it. And I'll still like some of them, it depends, but some of them I will go ahead and read. But it'd be so much information, and I see how it all connects. But it's just that they having a number of different conversations that actually tie into one. But it's like they have all these, they shift. The thing about highly sensitive people, and when they discuss things with you, but they don't have that um, control over the way that their processor works, right? They will literally hop from one conversation to another, and from that one to another, and to the untrained eye you'll be like, this motherfucker just talking, this motherfucker just all over the place, I'm not reading that shit. It all connects. But if you can see how you can see how they went into that like that, and where they going with that, and then you'd be like, oh, okay, you know what I mean. But that's, everybody can't do that, because um people are so used to they're hearing things and processing things in a certain way. That's why you have certain people that do not deal with people with accents. They on some Ricky Bobby shit. You know what I mean? Like English, like bro, chill. English, like chill, right? So it's whatever. No, don't take on other people's feelings. Just write it down. Yeah. Raquel says, that's why I started just journaling or recording a video, because a lot of times people won't let me finish. See, here's the thing. If you are paying attention, right? If you're face to face with somebody, it's easier. Or if you are in direct, like if you're on the phone with them, you can pick up that, they really ain't trying to hear that shit. And you can just cut yourself off. You don't need nobody to cut you off. You don't need nobody to allow you to talk to the point where they drain, because you also have to remember that a lot of times taking in a lot of information can be draining. And then you got to be mindful of if you are controlling your energy. Because a lot of times we talk to people who are empathic, but they don't know that they're that damn empathic, right? They just know that, look, I ain't got time for this shit. They don't know that like that was heavy on them, right? Well, some of them do. But at the end of the day, look, keep it. I'm telling you, if you can explain it simply, can you explain it simply, right? Um, and that's what you work on. Paraphrasing. Can you explain it simply? Hey, treat yourself. Right. Humans, Aqua says humans over history desire to put a label on everything. Yet if we can learn to unravel the layers of societal conditioning, we become a purer channel to align with our divine purpose and higher self. If it ain't one label, it's another one, ain't it? And this is like the village. This is the village cook. Like, bitch, show me where the village cook is. If that's his label, something like that right there. But we live in a society where that's wait a minute, hold on now, Aqua. Let's talk about it. Because even in ancient times, there were certain labels for certain things. It's just that now it's like you said, the societal conditioning. Okay, that labeling does go along those lines. Because, 20, 30, what was it, 20, 30 years ago, wasn't no such thing as no damn ADHD and all that right there. As a matter of fact, can somebody find out when that even started? Bipolar, what year did that all start? Or was it called something else? Because even in the 40s and 50s now, they electrocute your husband can take you to the psych hospital and have them electrocute your ass, do the what do you call it? Electric shock, whatever. I forgot what it's called. Your husband could say that she is losing her damn mind. Bitch, and she PMS. Okay, let it go. That is crazy to me that this kind of stuff went on. Ain't nothing new under the sun. Ain't nothing new. It's just wrapped up. It's just wrapped up pretty. I know that's right. If you can't, Milan says, I don't know how to say that, so I'm saying Milan. Okay, we're gonna make it fancy. Um, it's helped me learn who to cut off. If you can't hold space for my differences mentally, then why am I allowing you in my space? Like hysteria. Thank you. Damn, I couldn't find the word. Hysteria. Like, no, she's menstruating. Like, she's gonna flip out a little bit. She's tired. She's cooking, she's cleaning, she's washing your ass, wiping the kids' ass. She don't have time for herself. She done smoke 14 packs of cigarettes. Like, wait. Oh, my wife is losing it. Motherfucker. They electrocute people. It's a YouTube channel that be showing all them old school interviews of people who really had, like, it's, and most of them in black and white. We did a case study about it. What was it, y'all? About 2 years ago. That channel, you be look, but you gotta protect yourself or you go on that channel. Because I'm telling you right now, protect yourself or you go on that channel, because it's not like it's a scary channel. But y'all know that with a lot of what y'all gonna see, it's gonna be a lot of things that you're gonna be picking up watching that channel. A fool. ADHD was first mentioned in 1902. Thank you for women. Y'all sitting and said something. British pediatrician Sir George Frederick Steele described an abnormal defect of moral control in children. So when did it become the norm? Like, he mentioned it. That's when it was mentioned. So when did it become something that was at the, like, we gonna prescribe you something for this shit? Like, they made it official, like the referee whistle. You know what I mean? He found that some affected children could not control their behavior the way a typical child would, but they were still intelligent. Ain't that about a bitch? I'm working now on focusing more on myself as of late. They still do it in Cuba. How, Craig? Oh, baby, I'm sorry. You just walked up in here and asking me questions about your separation. I really hope that you can make it through that separation. Because you just came up in here like we weren't talking about nothing. I really hope you can make it through that. It's a decision, and you want to take it one day at a time. The accent goes with the damn words I was reading. I don't know what accent it is. There's a whole controversy of it being under or over diagnosed and or medicated. I can see it. The American Psychological Association is inherently racist. There's a statement on their website. Oh, she came and started some shit. What they said? What did they say? 1955 is when Ritalin. Okay, but when is that? When ADHD was presented to us, like, you're smart, but you need to set your ass down. You're bouncing off walls. You need to set your ass down. Yes, attention deficit hyper active hyper. I forgot because I used it, but at first it was just ADD. I remember that, but I was younger, right? So at first it was ADD, then it was ADHD, whatever. Motherfucker bouncing off the wall. Okay, just because have y'all seen how kids react to that medicine? Excuse me, I'm ear itching. Have y'all seen how children react to that medicine? They be spaced the fuck out. Do you really want your child? Let me leave that alone. I'm not a psychologist, not a therapist, bitch. I write self-help books, create courses, journals, and the like. I talk a little shit on YouTube. I throw a little cards or whatever, you know. They still do electric shock. They don't do it in the States, do they, solar liners? I have seen the videos that you speak of. They are actually kind of sad. Poor treatment, more like human lab rats. Well, whatever you think it is, it's a nice case study that we looked over here. Because you must understand that we all are lab rats. Y'all must be the bougie lab rats. Y'all the bougie lab rats. Oh, they're lab rats. You looking in a little aquarium-esque casing, and somebody is over you looking in your casing. Shayna said that those meds are too much for her and she 31, child. That's Seroquel. My homeboy to me, I take a Seroquel at night to go to sleep. That motherfucker don't be waking up for 3 days or something. Like, bitch, you ain't gonna never make it back to work. Good thing you got money. How the hell is you going to sleep for that many days? They apologize to people of color for their role in promoting, perpetuating, and failing to challenge racism, racial discrimination, and human hierarchy in the United States. Oh, who was it, Queen's Wisdom? Hold on, y'all. I'm finna go. Hold on, let me see what Queen's Women. Who was it? The American Psychological Association is inherently racist. Motherfuckers like apologizing because y'all motherfuckers just take apologies. I'm finna go because it's finna start some mess. I already know it. Y'all be taking them apologies. Oh, that's good. I can start back fucking with them. Y'all get over that shit faster than y'all get over a breakup. That's what I'm saying. It's a whole organization. That's it. If the kid is acting up or whatever and ain't doing how they want them to do, you're not acting like the rest of them here. Boom, Miss Kitty. That's from the APA. And let me tell y'all something. Okay, well, keep up with the progress of that, right? This could be a step in the right direction on their part, but also that doesn't stop us from creating and building. Ain't no more waiting on nobody else. Ain't no more waiting on nobody else. Because the pacification of the human race in itself is already a motherfucker. Child, please. I don't even think I ever had a motherfucking pacifier. That's my Leo talking. No, I'm just kidding. No, Kelly. No, Kelly. No need to apologize. But some doctors don't care. You gotta care about what you got going on, and you know, it's sad. It's really, really sad. It's sad that um a lot of doctors are just tired of dealing with people. A lot of doctors just ready, to make enough money to go on their next vacation, buy their next house or whatever. It's so, money driven. Um, prescriptions, man, because I remember all those, like, it's like I was telling y'all before. If you look at if you like when I was selling insurance, people in the same zip code, almost all the people in each zip code that I would talk to in different states and cities and stuff, right? Different states, they all be I had a whole list, but you can't do that. I had a whole list, like, okay, so people over here are on a lot of blood pressure medicine. These people are on this, that, and the other. Um, the doctors be, they just be prescribing shit, man, instead of giving people a healthier alternative. Someone in the comments even made the one of the videos I did, I think last month, and I had brought up about the doctors. And a young lady was in the comments, and she was like, "I'm glad you said something about this because she was something to the, I think it was the Pisces or the water signs read." And she was like, the doctors, it's about the insurance companies, the loopholes, the jumping through hoops. It has a lot to do with, oh yeah, I gotta go. It has a lot to do with, you know, paying for surgeries. We ain't gonna even get into the whole womb snatching, a return of the womb snatching. We're not gonna get into a lot of things that can be prevented, could be prevented, but it's cheaper to let your ass let the disease or what have you progress and then allow you to die. It's cheaper. It's cheaper than what the insurance would have to pay to save your life. Miss White says the same diagnosis they give after hearing your symptoms, you can Google and help them narrow the possibilities. Some don't even want to hear that because number one, they so arrogant, they think you don't know shit about shit, right? Like, bitch, I know my body, like, what the fuck, right? But also, if they really care, they'll run the right test, or they'll, not just going by what you say. Because remember that one woman who had pneumonia but was misdiagnosed with the flu? You know what I mean? Um, and she really needed to be put on some oxygen instead of, oh, it's a virus, it'll pass. The fuck you go to school for? Exactly, Raquel. Raquel says that she works psychic. I don't think that's, I think she said pharmacist. I don't know. But the doctors promoted whatever drug the pharmaceutical reps brought that had a benefit for the doctors. Makes sense, because I'm telling you, all those people were on the same medications. Don't you know, if you catch certain things early, all you gotta do is change your diet. All you gotta do is exercise more. All you got, like, it's certain stuff that you can do. But then also goes, y'all over here. So we talk all the ways, right? So you also look at your chart. Certain stuff is in your chart that lets you know, like, look, go ahead and change your life up now. If you have children, look at your children's chart. You don't have to be deeply into astrology to look into the chart to see what things are governing what parts of their body, what's connected to what is hereditary, what is not, because some children have their own set of um, um, spiritual issues that may transpire. It's all spiritual to me, baby. I don't know what to tell you. But please make that part of your to-do for your children. But also, like, a lot of the medical intuitives need to partner up with some of these private doctors, and y'all will make a killing. Like, if I had the funding, bitch, if I had the funding for a number of the ideas that I have, I'm telling you, we wouldn't just have the money to open up even more small pods and groups and things like that. But I just see stuff like that's how that needs to go right there. The medical intuitives link up, okay? What else? Some of these doctors need to start doing some missionary work or whatever it's called. Ain't the missionary work when you go and do stuff for free? Shit. Stop misdiagnosing people. Stop diagnosing people late. Stop not looking for a full issue. Oh, we can just do a cheap little panel. Just like you go to the dentist, and tell them that you want to get checked for oral cancer. The fucking kit ain't but like $3 or $4 for them to check. That'll save you from having all your shit come up out of here. Don't you know if you get oral, something happens to you with that, what I said, okay, because we ain't calling it, right? You can lose all this. You can lose half your face. Just walking around here with a straw on the side of your motherfucking face. And it's all because you got to ask certain stuff, right? They don't just recommend stuff. Like, this is something that is very simple. It doesn't cost a lot to get done. It's not something that costs you a lot to get checked, right? Like, they don't even explore things. You know what I mean? That's crazy. A medical intuitive, MD, a medical intuitive, an MD. Come on, hold on. What we need? A medical intuitive, a MD, a shaman, a medical doctor, a shaman, a medical doctor, a medical intuitive, a therapist. It's a whole team of them. I can see about 10 people in a building with some type of structure. Man, that'll be huge. Gotta protect them. Y'all be running around here. Protect them at all costs. Don't be doing shit trying to protect no damn body. Just saying the shit. Normalize meaning that shit. Because these people, if they get together and do it right, because I'm pretty sure it's people doing it. I'm pretty sure. They just not, out here, all in your face because they know better. Because if you get this super team together, bitch, that's it. They grow all their own herbs and plants and shit back there. Yep, that'd be it. They grow all their own herbs and plants. They even have a facility where they have overnight stays, short-term stays, long-term care facilities, and the whatnot. Because I remember before I left the insurance thing, they had where I'm sorry, I'm not looking over there, am I? They, that'd be dope. That's medicine in Cuba, Russia, and Nicaragua. Cooperative diagnostics. Oh my God, that's what it's called. What is it? I like what y'all be teaching me. It's called cooperative diagnostics. Y'all know the United States of corporations ain't trying to hear that. Okay? They need the rich to stay rich and the poor to die. Boy, y'all see them guns? Man, it's kind of forming a little bit. Man, I could put a newborn baby in that gun, baby. Man, you see the definition coming through? I'd be like, fuck that shit, but I still be going. You know what I mean? Hold on. I don't even know how to flex. Whatever. Horseshoe. Oh. Say, man. Say, I'm finna go though, for real. Man, say, y'all see that little horseshoe or whatever? We can't see it on that side. It's all right. Shit, we don't even want working. Man, what? We working. Hell, baby. Look, check it out. Hey. I'm just saying. Man, say. Remember this right here used to be real flabby and shit? It's tightening up. Doing the work. Sexy. Ain't nothing wrong when you wanna do the work all night long. Ow. Uh, uh, uh. The rest of my body gotta catch up, man. It's gonna be a fool. Rest of my body catch up, baby. It's gonna be down. It's gonna be out of there. It's gonna be out of there. Rest of my body catch up, baby. I don't know what to tell y'all, okay? I'm gonna be acting brand motherfucking new for at least about 3 months. I got a 3-month right to act up. And then I'm gonna be back to my regularly scheduled program. I'm gonna be back. You hear me? I supposed to been doing a little mini read. I ain't did a mini shit. Let's get into it. Baby, what? I still got to work on. I got a blemish right here, a blemish right here, a blemish, like a blemish, a blemish, a blemish, a blemish, a blemish, a blemish. Abolish, 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 abolish the blemish. Blemishes everywhere, blemishes over there, blemishes everywhere, blemishes. All right, for real. Y'all ghetto. I'm gonna be bougie for 3 months. Like, yes. Oh, did you put those tools over there? Today I'm going to do your spiritual conversation. You got to have strength and power. Flexing my back muscles and shit. You got to have strength. Ma'am, that'll be $14.93. You said 14.93 pence. Like, please gather yourself, okay? Please. Ooh, Lulu going ghetto. Shut the fuck up. Been that. Shut the fuck up. The world is a ghetto. Been that. Yes, if you just take that first left and then a strong right, just out of nowhere. Talking like a wrestler shit. I'm fine. How are you? For real, man. Picking up dimes off the ground all heavy and shit. Tying my shoes all tight and shit. Rabbit ears ain't never coming out. Ain't never coming out. What information do you have for these beautiful people out here acting up with me here tonight? Y'all know I had to act up before I left. Because these Saturday Night Lives done got so serious. Oh my goodness. It says, as I enjoy people, I attract enjoyable people. Ow! Look at that. As I enjoy people, I attract enjoyable people. Wait, if this ain't a way to end a live, okay. It says, I want great relationships. I so enjoy nice, clever, funny, energetic, stimulating people. Okay. Tick, 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 and tick. Oh, wait a minute. Tick, 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 and tick. Okay. Nice, clever, funny, energetic, stimulating people. Like, let me be surrounded by. Let me be in communion with. Let me be in contact with. Let me only let that only be the type of people that I am that are allowed around me. The only type of people that even um, want to be in my presence and I in theirs. Like, what the fuck? And it says, and I love knowing that this planet is abundant with them. I love knowing that this planet is abundant with them. Look at all these people on here. All these enjoyable people on here. Okay. It seems that the more I enjoy people, the more people whom I enjoy come into my experience. I love this time of spectacular co creation. I love this time of spectacular co creation. I love this time of spectacular co creation. Bitch, I done went back to Jane Fonda on y'all ass. All right, let's get some angel messages because y'all know what y'all got going on. You welcome. What do you have for these beautiful people? Thank you, Brittany. The world is abundant with enjoyable people. Say y'all got to do it at least one time. Do this at least one time next week, even if you just do it to yourself. Whatever. Even like you wake up in the morning, like, damn, I want to go to work. Just look in the mirror and be like, I am on my way to work. Do that shit. Do you? I ain't the only person living in a music video sometimes. Whatever. Okay, whatever. Put on some leg warmers, bitch, and some little leotards or something. I'm in the presence of beautiful people. Do that shit. Whatever message do you have for these beautiful people, honey? Ooh, Grace and Antoinette is out here. Somebody is asking for forgiveness, honey. In order for you to see this clearly, this is one of my favorite cards, right? Because this allows us to get okay. This allows us to see things from a different perspective, right? And that goes back to the conversation earlier about the ADHD that we had. And a lot of the people with the ADHD were saying that they just rather not deal with people or what have you. Sometimes you got to put yourself in other folks' shoes, right? Because everything ain't about you, right? So with Grace and Antoinette, it's like there's a situation that needs to be healed or will be healed, but you need to have a conversation with the person. Some of you are dealing with someone who feels as though you look down on them, or they may be triggered by you. They may even be in a space where they feel as though you don't get it or you don't get them, right? So with this card, it has a lot to do with detaching from yourself, stepping outside of yourself and viewing the situation from a different perspective, right? That will change the vibration of your whole day. You can even be mad at somebody and just be in the mirror like, I don't want to fuck with you no more. That's it. I ain't taking shit from none of you bitches no more. Yeah. Yeah. It's gonna take you somewhere right there. These kids bad than a motherfucker. You tired of that shit. I ain't mopping and waxing this floor no more. I need a motherfucking maid. Yeah. Change it up, baby. That's what I'm saying. Live your life, man. You know, and here's the thing too about living your life on your according to your rules and you ain't hurt nobody. Sometimes people like I know I got not very quirky or just I can be very weird. I can be to regular people or to people that's not like me. Yeah, we gonna say regular people. We're gonna say people that's not like me. They won't get it. They'll look at it as, oh, there's reason there to poke fun. There's reason there, oh, for them to feel better than that they are better than and all of blah 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 blah. They make my people. Cause yeah, you gotta slide your foot and shit. You gotta hit that hoe and slide your foot. Slide your foot. Weird. I am. Ooh, y'all just don't know. Y'all just don't know. What information do you have for these beautiful people on here tonight? I don't like destructive energy. I don't even know if it's somebody destructive on here, but when stuff around becomes destructive or distracting, you know the vibes. Unhappy people, unhappy energies do not like to hear, see, smell, feel any happiness. They will try to destroy it, but not knowing that happiness will destroy them. Okay, hold on, y'all. What information do you have for my people? I don't know why people be wanting that fire to come up out of me, man. I really be chilling. Don't try to pull the fire up out of me. Don't do that. Don't pull no fire up out of me and I don't bother nobody. I just do my work, can carry my ass home. What information do you have for these folks on here? I'm finna turn my ass. New love. I told you. So you healing a situation with somebody, either someone is coming in your life, all right, or somebody leaving out your life and you bringing somebody else in, but you still need to heal the past or heal from the past. But this may be reignited passion between you and someone. I'm not taking this as my spiritual conversation. Y'all can have that, okay? I ain't making time for it. I ain't making time for it, but it's some new love. Let me see. Because them two cards just letting us know that this is a. I don't know why y'all be into love so much. Why y'all be doing it? What information do you have for these beautiful people on here, honey? Make sure that y'all have y'all notifications on the channel. Unsubscribe and resubscribe, okay? What information do you have for these people, baby? Because who got this new love coming in? Look, this coming out of nowhere. This may be reignited passion between you and someone, but this shit is coming out of nowhere. It's a tower card. It's going to be passionate. This is going to be a fiery climax, as we call it. This is going to be earth shattering. This is going to be don't answer your door, don't answer your phone. I'm talking to me. Okay. But for you, my friends, I'm in love with love. I love love. But I ain't going to be no sucker. Now, this breakthrough that's coming through, I feel like someone has held in a lot. This may even be some type of awakening that is happening as well when it comes to love, which I know that I'm gonna have one of those within the next 2 years. I ain't gonna talk about it. It's not y'all business. What is this? Said I'm not gonna be talking to y'all. I want to slide my foot. You gotta slide your foot. Somebody's having a breakthrough. And then you just slide your foot over to the other foot. You got to slide it from the side. See, this your foot. You got to slide it from the side. And make it where your waist, your silhouette is just, do a motherfucking video. When's the last time y'all did a video? It's weird. I'm going to do a video. If I don't do nothing else, I'm going to do a video. Even though when I used to do music, I did not like to do videos because it takes so much work. Photo shoots, video, all that stuff. So you got to really have a heart for that. My heart wasn't in it no more. It's neither here nor there, but it was fun. Like, the source. Y'all are getting down to the nitty gritty about this situation between you and this person, but I also feel like there is a strong connection between you and this person. There's a lot of red, there's a lot of yellow, there's a lot of rooted energy. This may be someone that you've dealt with for a long time. This may be someone from a past life. I also feel that this may be someone who has finally had some kind of breakthrough with some karma that had been built up for a very long time that they had to deal with. They may still be dealing with it, but in order for you to see this, you're going to have to let them back in. Someone may even be mad here. They mad because you changed the locks. Somebody changed the locks. They may be mad because you changed the locks. Okay? I don't blame you. Acting up. How you going to change the locks on my house? Our house. You acting up? You don't live here. Go off and be with your bitches. Now, what is this source? Getting to the root of it. I'm telling you. It's going to be intense. I'm telling you. Intensity. Yeah. It may cause some kind of disruption. There may be some arguing, some fighting. Someone is putting the stress down and picking up the love. Okay? Because someone may even come in and tell you that they had a fight with somebody that they found out was a snake, and you probably told them that the person was a snake a long time ago, and now they are seeing that they got bit by the motherfucker. You try to tell them that, look, that snake gonna bite you. You don't know that. You just hating. All right. Hey. Yeah, I don't know shit. And like, boom, they got bit. And now they gotta go through what that snake bite, the poison of the snake, right? What does that entail? Like, you got water moccasins, they bite you, it ain't nothing. It's a little tap, oh, you fucked up right there. Oh, okay. And you can fix it. Some venomous snakes, it's gonna take a minute. You might lose movement in your legs, your penis. What do you have for these beautiful people, honey? I don't know who this reading for. Yeah, somebody is, man, they don't even want to cry about it. They may have even turned down an engagement or turned down something here. Okay, so they turned down something here, the union. Somebody iced you out, right? Or you iced somebody out. Yep, postponed it. Postponement. Because whoever this is, they only see stuff one way. Not for long, because now they missing your ass. They don't know what to do and how to do it without you. That's the thing, man. Can we normalize? Can we normalize people just working it out? Please. Can we do that? Can we do that? Filing for divorce. Taking my power back. Seeing strength vibes, please. Make sure you get counseling. It's going to be a success. Now then, here we are. You'll be all right. So here we are. You find strength. Hold on, y'all. Okay, real quick. Darling. Darling. DeVille. That's what I'm going to say. Really quick. Um, Taking your power back is going to be, you need to go through the process of divorce first. Okay. Don't mean don't continue to work. Continue with your self care and self love practices right now, but you need to go through all the stages. You need to go through all the stages of divorce. Divorce can be detrimental, damning to a person, um, because you are losing what you have been connected to so long. A lot of times people are like, oh no, it ain't nothing, it ain't shit. A divorce is not merely a breakup. It is not only binding, a legal contract being not, it's not only breaking a legal contract on the practical level, you're breaking a spiritual contract. You are legally bound and tied to this person. That's a lot of unbinding, untying to do. Okay, so somebody coming in wanting to give y'all some gifts. Let me just read these cards. Somebody coming in wanting to give some gifts. They don't want to really express themselves, and that they've been in hermit mode and off to themselves. They turned down trying to come together with you and do things the way that possibly could have been done. They tried to put you on the back burner and all this right here. Now they want your forgiveness. Now they want you to see things their way. It's gonna be intense. It's going to be something that it might scare you a little bit, okay? Because you're seeing a little color from this person. See? They breaking through and you seeing a different light. Bitch, don't be fooled by the light. Let them prove itself. You're welcome, Mr. DeVille. He left my weak ass homeless. Ooh. Girl, what's his name, bitch? Let's roll out. He left you homeless. You still got to get over there. I can't go back because, see, lately people been trying to pull me back to when I was in my 20s. I can't go back over there. I could just beat his ass. But I don't know the situation. That's what I'm supposed to say. I don't know the situation. Girl, I'll whoop his ass. The fuck? What man leaves a woman homeless? What man leaves a woman without? What man even cries? What, boy? I want every piece of lint, thread, cotton. I don't have nothing to give you. Oh, you got some, bitch. I'll take you make $1,200 a month. I'll take $900 for spousal support. Bitch, you had me homeless. You don't give a ta fuck about me. That's some selfish ass shit. I don't even know the whole story, Chad. I'm just ready to roll out. I gotta get up off here because see, I was doing good all that other time. Baby, we finna roll out on his ass. Somebody tried to paint a picture to themselves. Okay. So somebody tried to paint a picture to themselves and not see the color in the relationship between you and them. Okay. So they ass coming back. Let's find another story because baby, I want to hear about all this coming back and all that. Because I be telling y'all stuff and then stuff be having me. I be like, I don't want that shit. I remember back when I didn't have nothing going on. It was cute. When you ain't got too much going on, it make it easy to do this work. Like, I know that ain't me. Like, nah, it could be right there. I don't like all that because you know what? A lot of times, motherfucker come back to show you and prove to you. Okay, y'all need to use your discernment according to what I said a while ago. That's something else. Shit, you better use your discernment. Like, you ain't been good. You ain't about to be good. I done let you play your little game long enough, baby. They're saying here that it's powerful. That's right on time. They're saying here that it's safe for you to be powerful. You know how to be powerful in a loving way. Okay, take action because you're in touch with your truth in a situation. Focus on your prosperity, your abundance, whatever desired outcome you have will happen in the near future. You flying high, so people may be in a space where you might get a lot of jealousy, envy, this, that, and the other. Bitch, raise your frequency right now in this motherfucking space. Raise it. Start now, okay? Because you deserve the best. You need to reach for what it is. You deserve the best. Reach for everything that is yours, which is a star with your name on it. And what's inside of a star with your name on it is all the things that were already written for you to attend to. Everybody got their own thing that they came here to attend to. It is on you how you attend to it, how you live on purpose with purpose. How are you living with intent? Because this ain't nothing but beautiful shit going on. Some of y'all gonna be creating stuff. I know I'm in there. You better come on in here, creating stuff here. There's a lot of peace being brought in, a lot of tranquility, a lot of help with smoothing your road, a lot of ancestral coverage with this Shanti card. We got Shanti, Archangel Raphael, Mystique, Indriel. Man, please make sure that you take care of yourself. Make sure that you take your time out to really be with yourself. Okay. Y'all ain't seen me in about a week. Probably longer than that. I don't even know. We've been on Patreon, ducked off, and sometimes I be on Instagram. But otherwise, baby, do what you need to, how you need to, so you move forward. There's something being worked out with a marriage here, but it's very important that you know that timing, divine timing is at play. Take some time out to be by water. There's a move, relocation, or something like that is coming through. One of y'all getting pregnant. Let me tell you when you're getting pregnant. You're getting pregnant. Whoever this is, y'all, look, I don't know if this is your story. Okay. I know it ain't mine. Okay. I'm not a baby making motherfucker no more. Whoever this is, there's something that you need to look deeper into. I feel like you got somebody who is just holding on to you for status. You got somebody holding on to you. And I really feel like this is a man dealing with a woman. This man always looking over your shoulder. What does that mean? I always trying to see what you're doing. You know how, like my business, a lot of my business is in my phone. So that's why I have more than one phone, but we ain't going to talk about it. But a lot of my business is in my phone. So even though I don't have nothing going on in my phone but my business, right? I don't like for people to try to see what I'm doing in my phone. Because, there's a such thing as personal space that you have to have, right? So whoever this is, they may be like they always looking over your shoulder or making themselves, presenting themselves while you on your laptop or something, or checking bags for receipts. I really feel like whoever this is, they might even go through your trash. So anyways, it's very weird. This person is trying to get you pregnant. This may be someone who is very tall. They have very big hands. Whoever you are, you may have my 2017 eyebrows. Okay, my little cat eyebrows. You may have my cat eyebrows right there. Okay. Whoever you are, you don't listen to a lot of folks. You listen more to him than anybody. But what is he helping you with? Not necessarily. If he ain't got to be helping you fight. Well, I ain't finna lie to you now. Hold on, because I almost disrespected myself. But I mean, is he beneficial or artificial? But he trying to get you pregnant, honey. Now, for others of you, there is a lot of courage being brought in. That's Archangel Michael. A lot of courage being brought in. Let me just open these cards up and clarify these cards that I just read, honey. Hey, Jacinta, welcome to the driveway, honey. Clarify this about all these folks that got all this good stuff coming up. Somebody is also getting married here, but don't marry that homosexual, and don't marry hobosexual, because some people get on here and be trying to start shit like, bitch, you just can't hear. But hobosexual, this person needs somewhere to stay. This person trying to eat off you, leech off you. This person is has more than just you going on. This person is someone who doesn't have, I don't even think that this person has you around their homeboy. Like, that's a huge warning sign. Like, you didn't invite me around none of your people. You really ain't fucking with me like this. So basically, we just fucking around, right? And I'm not getting pregnant by you, especially. Okay, I'm not gonna take you serious, but I'm surely not getting pregnant. Okay, but whoever this is, like, for real, I think you're gonna find you may even find a phone in the glove box. But hold on, in your glove box. That's what's so cold about it. What the fuck? Channel this, the motherfuckers in your car. Or let them drive your car. If they can't afford to get all four wheels, get that whole repainted, reupholstered, get out the insides gutted, and put something else put up under that hood. Fuck that shit. I just took it there. It had to go that extreme. Fuck that. I had to, you know what I'm saying? I learned that from watching other girls when I was younger, letting men drive their cars and tear them up and shit. Like, he can't even get it fixed. That's your only means of transit. You got kids. Cause I always had kids. So it's like, child, please. It's gonna be a no for me, dog. What information do you have for my beautiful people here? What information do you have for my beautiful people, honey? Because what? Aloneness. I'm telling you, somebody's. So this may be you fearing being alone, right? You may be fearing being alone, and this person may be the light on the other end of the tunnel. Sandcastles, man. You're gonna have to make sure that you sign up for the 5 ways to master your love language on my Ashe Academy. Bitch, you need to be front and center, because if you let this person too far up in your situation, it's gonna take you a minute to come up out of this, because whoever this is, they're not easy to put out, they're not easy to get rid of. They know how to coax your ego. You don't need none of that, bitch. You better know who you are. My computer finna the battery finna go out again, y'all. I'm finna go give me some information about whatever this is going on right there. Past lives, y'all connected, y'all probably got spirits that that's the thing, and we can't talk about it tonight. But sometimes people have spirits that like each other, and so they like to get together, but through y'all to get together. Like, I can't go, I can't, I'm stuck over here with her, and I can't even see my little spiritual boyfriend because she won't even fuck with the motherfucker like she need to be fucking with her. So I can go see my little spiritual boyfriend. And now here your ass go. All of a sudden, his spiritual, the man on him, or the woman, whoever, whichever way it go, done whisper to him like, man, you need to go and call her, man, you need to go see her. And now all of a sudden what you doing? WYD. I can't stand that acronym shit. But all of a sudden he WYDing you. And the little spirit behind you like, ooh, ooh, ooh. Bitch, tell him you miss him. Tell him you want to see him. Now you influenced by this bitch standing behind you, the spirit bitch. Now y'all done hook back up knowing that y'all ain't got nothing going on. This little spirit man behind him finessing. Him and the spirit woman behind you, they finessing both of y'all. Past lives. Spirits watching. All right, I'm out this bitch, man. Ain't nobody got time for that. What you doing shit? WYD. Shit, what would you do? The fuck? But that wasn't much for much of anybody. You know what I mean? I'm gonna pull a surrender code. Oh, it's 18. Oops. What information do you have for my beautiful people, honey? Yeah, it's very lazy, and it says a lot about what's really going on. Some people be like, oh no, they be busy and stuff like that. But I make no excuses, because you do have predictive text on your phone, bitch. You can hit W and what'll come up, or WH and what'll come up, and then you just start filling it out, because it's already used to what you be saying anyway. You ain't got a WYD a bitch to death or what else? Child, please. I ain't finna do all that, bitch. We grown. What information do you have? I don't like that. I ain't finna go into all that. I said I wasn't gonna do that. What do you have? 2 cards popped up. Me talking shit. Watch these cards. Got something to do with me talking shit. Oh, nope. All right. Surrender addictions and surrender obsessive thinking. All right. So anything that you have been overthinking, this is how this is connecting, you see. Anything that you have been overthinking about, anything that has pushed you to the point where you cannot let go of a circulating thought, right? This is cabbage, right? If the cabbage's processor isn't handled correctly, it can just go and hit the core, that hard core in the middle of the cabbage, and nothing processed, right? So this may be food, people, sex, or overworking that you are having an issue with, right? They want you to control the way that you think, or the things that you focus on, the things that you think about, and look at how they are playing a role in your life when it comes to what's manifesting in your life. Pay attention in these next couple of weeks, right? Because what I'm seeing here is that if you don't take action to heal the situation, right? I feel like you're going to just see nothing but a web of lies, right? These are a web of lies that you are telling yourself and allowing other people to tell you. That's why, you got to be mindful of who you allow in your ear and who you allow to come in your space. Okay. Now, with this obsession, right? Because this could easily be the devil card, but both of these could really be the devil card, right? But with these obsessions, with this overthinking, this obsessive thinking that's turning into enjoying. See, this is how people get caught up in it. Obsessive thinking, which turns into enjoying being in within that. That's what an addictive pattern, right? If that makes sense. It's the equivalent of um, cycling, returning to a cycle that completely closed out a long time ago, and you just want to, you're obsessing and thinking about something that ended a long time ago, and just allowing it to continue to just, get you caught up in some shit that isn't meant for you. Because even with this apple being right here, right, it's like it's forbidden fruit, right? Forbidden fruit. So it's like maybe something in you is craving this addiction that has you obsessively thinking about it until it turns into an addiction, right? So something in you may be craving this person, craving this situation, craving this whatever it is, right? Um, this may even be some escapism, but overall, if you want clarity, you need to come to a standstill. If you want to really recognize what's going on, because some of y'all are in a space where you're trying not to see one thing and covering up what you don't want to see with something that you don't need to be seeing. Now that's what them folks said, chat. That's what them folks said. Oh, thank you, darling. Thank you, A-Rees. I appreciate y'all. What information do you have for these beautiful people out here trying to get their life right in the name of all things of a higher order, honey? Because, but we ain't got time. We trying to evolve. We trying to ascend and spiritually expand over here, Chad. Because ain't nothing but dirt at the bottom. Dirt and darkness. What information do you have, Chad? You can't see no light at the bottom of the motherfucking ocean. Look at that. Surrender to the beauty of the natural world. Carry your ass outside. Basically, that's what they saying. You need to get outside more. You need to experience what life is in this space. You need to get out and remember that the darkness that you are trying to reattach to, or that's trying to reattach to you, the best way away from it, the best way through it is to get clarity on it and move away from it. Ask yourself seriously and honestly what it is that is drawing you back into certain patterns, what it is that is drawing you back to certain people, even if it's the opposite. Like, why do they keep on coming back? Them motherfuckers is like whoop whoop. Because when people who they already cycled out your life, they don't mean nothing else to you, like not on that level. And when they come back and they still the same person, you don't have to ask yourself why they coming back, unless you feel as though they're being drawn to you because, like, what is your reaction? What is your chemical reaction to them? What it used to be? What is the difference? If you feel something when they come back around, right? If you feel something when they come back around, then you need to, check yourself, right? Like, okay, what is this feeling? Is this just residual energy, or is this something that I need to really inspect? But is this attached to them, or is this just part of whatever it was, whether it was trauma bonded, whatever it was, right? You got to be real with yourself, but you got to get your ass outside. You need to take a relaxing retreat. You need to take some time out to just go in some water, be by some water, listen to a waterfall. Bitch, go play in the waterfall. But yeah, that's it. That's all I got, honey, because I'm on here too long again. I will have some more videos up. Hopefully I can get them done this weekend because I open my bookings and I need to do my bookings first, okay? Got people waiting for some love, okay? But all right, y'all. All right, y'all. I'm about to end this live. Slide your foot, bitch, okay? One more time. I'm about to end this live. Slide it slow and run this up the side of your thigh. Side of your thigh. Okay? All right, y'all. I love y'all. I'm at this bitch like a bouncing baby boy. Yes, with the slide. You today. Good night, darling.